Yo, 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 what's good, everybody? How y'all doing? How you guys doing? How you guys doing? Make sure you check in and let us know where you're coming in from. We're going to be on here for a good minute today. We're going to be on here for a good minute. I got a lot that I want to talk about. I want to go over with you guys a lot. We're going to be talking about that Draymond Green situation. We're going to be talking about the Gilbert Arenas situation with Kobe and LeBron and all that. We're going to get to that later on in the show. But I definitely want you guys to definitely check in to this live here. Let me know where you're coming in from. We're going to give it a few minutes, allow everybody to catch up to this live. And let's try to get these likes up to 200 likes before we go. Somebody said, let's go, LeBron. That's funny. Make sure you check in and let us know where you're coming in from. Shout out to Detroit. I see we got Detroit in the building. Southern Cal. Shout out to Southern Cal. We got that there. Who else we got coming in? Let's give it like another minute or so. I got a lot that I want to say about this live. We also got content coming out later today, so be on the lookout for that. Coming in from the California area, I see we got California in there. Shout out to Rick LP. Shout out to him. Charles, did you know Draymond Green played the donkey from from Shrek? Yo, I'm out, man. Charlotte, North Carolina. Shout out to Charlotte. Wow. Shout out to Jamaica. Shout out to Jamaica. I went to school with a lot of Jamaicans in New York. Shout out to the okay, Flint. Okay, Flint. Okay, Flint. I don't know what I thought. I don't know why I said that. Shout out to Memphis, Tennessee. Shout out to the UK. I'm currently in the UK right now. We got Uganda. Let's give it like another minute or so. Let's try to get these likes up to 200 likes while we're in here. We got Puerto Rico, Canada, Phoenix, Arizona. Hey, appreciate that quest one. We appreciate that. Let me see. LeBron uses. I'm not reading the rest of that. Appreciate that. How about them Clippers though? Yeah. Funny enough with the Clippers, I may get to them a little bit later in this live if you guys remind me. Let's give it like another 30 seconds. Shout out to Omaha 305. 305. What area code is that? 305. That's not. Isn't that Florida? No, 305. What area code is 305? I don't remember that. 305. I don't remember that. I heard it before. I don't remember. Shout out to Kentucky. Let's give it like 15 more seconds and we get into it. Miami, right? Miami, yes. I know it's somewhere down there. 305, right. Right, exactly. I thought it was somewhere there. Yeah. Right. Okay, so let's okay. Let me get into it. Shout out to everybody coming in. Make sure you guys check in. Let us know where you're coming in from. Let's get these likes up to 100. And also, we got the Dreamers Pro podcast pinned at the top right there. So if you guys want to follow the Dreamers Pro podcast, make sure you do that. Anyway, somebody said Draymond is legendary dirty. Let me get into this topic here. So this morning I woke up. There were a lot of games last night in the NBA. I didn't watch a lot of them because of the time difference. I wanted to watch a little bit of that Clippers game, but they looked like they were in control. So I'm like, there's no point staying up to like 5 a.m. in the morning to watch a game that I know the Clippers are going to win. But anyway, I woke up this morning and I opened up my Instagram. And I look at the Instagram and I see a little picture of Draymond Green. The league isn't sending serious message. We're going to get into that. We definitely going to get into that, Cameron Johnson. We're going to get into that. And thank you for your support. So I look and I see a video of Draymond Green being defended by Yusuf Nurkic by the three-point line. He has kind of like, not his forearm on him, but he's kind of defending him. Draymond is backing him down somewhat or looked like he was doing a dribble handoff, something I don't remember the play exactly. As he's kind of like defending him, Draymond then starts going into Draymond Green, whatever mode. And he turns around and he flails and he basically like punches Yusuf Nurkic, knocking him all the way to the ground. Draymond Green immediately knows what he did after that. You look at the Golden State Warriors bench. Nobody's saying anything. They're not even looking at him because they already know. They're already used to him. He gets ejected out of the game. Draymond Green walks off the court. I want to give you guys my honest opinion on Draymond Green. I want to give you guys my honest opinion. Yeah, I want to give you guys my honest opinion on Draymond Green. I don't know Draymond Green. I don't know him. But if I'm being honest with you guys, I am not a fan of Draymond Green whatsoever. I'm not a fan of him. Somebody said Nigerian Wi-Fi breaking up. Now I'm in the UK. So y'all gonna have to put it on y'all gonna have to put it on the UK. I'm in the UK right now, so y'all gonna have to blame it on the Brits on that one. You can't blame it on just 1 second. Let me just see. Let me know if y'all can see me. Okay. It's not my Wi-Fi, man. It's can y'all see me? Let me see. Okay, some people are saying I'm good. Some people are saying I'm good. Okay, so let me get into it. Anyway, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know Draymond Green, but as looking at from looking at Draymond Green from afar, I don't like the dude. I'm not a fan of Draymond Green. See the things that all of these people see in Draymond Green. I don't see it. I don't see Draymond that people say, "Oh, Draymond Green is such a great player. He's such a this, such a." I don't see it. I'm one of the people asking myself, would Draymond Green even be an NBA champion had he not been playing for the Warriors? This is my question. Would Draymond Green even be an NBA champion had he not playing for the Warriors? Draymond Green talks more trash than LeBron James. Draymond acts like as if he's Michael Jordan or like he's a top 75 player when he's not. He's not, but he carries himself like he is. Draymond has a history of doing sucker things. Sucker things. He's always taking cheap shots. I think Draymond Green is a dirty basketball player. A dirty basketball player. I don't think he's competing harder than the next man. I think he's a dirty, emotionally unstable basketball player. Draymond Green is emotionally unstable. Draymond Green will at times snap. Draymond is prone to lose it for like a few seconds, and then he regains his self-awareness. In those moments that Draymond Green is doing what he's doing, I don't think he's all like 100% in control of what he's doing. Because no other person that has self-control can be fined or suspended, I think 3 times within a 30 to 40 days period. It's only Draymond. It's only Draymond Green that's doing this. And the thing I've been trying to figure out is, make sure we get these likes to 150 likes, guys. The thing I've been trying to understand is, why the NBA and referees continue to give Draymond Green a pass? That's the thing I'm trying to figure out. Why do they? Draymond will be shouting in the faces of referees and they don't do nothing. They don't do nothing. But let it be another player scream and one. Let it be another player show some emotion. They're going to tee him up. But when it comes to Draymond Green, they just let him do whatever the hell he wants to do. We put up a poll on the channel asking him, how many games do you think Draymond Green should be suspended for? And we put up a poll. And the poll read 10 games, 15 games, 20 games, 25 games, 25 plus games. Of the people that voted, we got 3,100 votes in the last hour. 39% said 25 plus. 13% said 15. 28% said 10. So we all agree that Draymond Green needs to be suspended for at least 10 games. Everybody agrees on this. If you're asking me, I think Draymond Green needs to be suspended for about 25 games. I think Draymond Green needs to be suspended for 25 games. Now, some of y'all will say, oh, you're going too far. Let me ask you guys a question. Who is going too far? Is it me or is it Draymond Green? Who do you think went further? Because if you're saying 25 games is excessive, Shouldn't Draymond Green understand that if he does something like what he did again last night, he's going to put himself in a situation where he's going to be hurting his own team? Draymond Green is the one that's going far. And if I got to be honest with you, if the NBA doesn't give this dude at least 15 to 20 games, they're going to start losing a lot of credibility in fans' eyes. Because they're making it seem like it's okay for you to be going out there doing that. Y'all know that move that Draymond Green put on Rudy Gobert, y'all know police are not even allowed to do that to civilians. Y'all know that? Do you know if Draymond Green did that outside an NBA arena and he did that to a person on the street, you know you could file an assault case against him? Are y'all aware of that? Do y'all know that if Draymond Green did that to a regular person outside the NBA, he could be charged for assault? Are you guys aware of this? Do you know that Draymond Green could have been arrested for doing something? I'm just trying to figure it out. Because on the basketball context, we were laughing. If he did that outside the arena, he's going to get arrested. And basically, the NBA is saying that we can allow this type of behavior to go on, and we have no problem with it. And what I don't understand is why are all these people defending Draymond? The people that are defending him. I think he needs to get 25 games. He doesn't even care about his team. I was listening to Brian Windhorst today. Brian Windhorst. He said that the Warriors this year, I believe, have over a $300 million payroll. That's including their base salaries with the luxury tax. Did y'all hear what I just said? The Warriors as an organization are spending $300 million, according to Brian Windhorst, on this season alone. And you got one of the guys that's one of the highest paid, probably the third or fourth highest paid player on that roster, basically causing himself to get thrown out of games and ejected and suspended this is the second time Draymond has been suspended this year that he's going to be suspended. Okay, $400 million. Do you know how much of a jackass you have to be to blow that type of money but that's the problem when you spend other people's money. Let's try to get these likes up to 150 likes. Some people are saying 10 games. I think Draymond needs to be gone for 25 games. I think they need to send Draymond Green a serious message. This dude has been doing this literally for years. Draymond has been doing this for years. And there are a lot of Warriors fans that are sitting back saying to themselves, why do we have this dude behaving like this? Why can't you just go out there and play basketball? Some people are talking about, oh, well, it's his edge. He has an edge to him. So he brings the edge to the court, and it's the edge. The edge is costing your team games. What about the edge in the 2016 NBA Finals when Draymond got himself suspended? What about the edge then? You think Warrior fans haven't forgotten that? Y'all think Warrior fans haven't forgotten that? What kind of edge is that? If I'm a team, if the Warriors are my team, I don't want nobody with that type of edge. And the crazy part is every single time it happens, Steve Kerr's up there defending him. This what I can't believe. Now I think Draymond Green, they got to get him the hell up out of here. Dude needs to be gone for like 25 games. 25 games, bro. 25 games. Because if he hits Yusuf Nurkic in the face, and Yusuf Nurkic is one of those players that were like, you know what? I'm going to fight you now and I'm going to deal with the pain later. And he sets off a melee on that court. That's going to be a bad look for the NBA. Now, let's get to it from a larger standpoint. We're talking about the 25 games in terms of what he did. What about the impact of his action on the game of basketball? How much is that worth? Are you telling me that's not worth anything? So if you're the commissioner of the NBA and you have a player who's a repeat offender, who just finished being suspended by Joe Dumars, who just came back off of a suspension, and he does something against us again, you gonna give him 10 days and call it a day and go off and have a Coke and a smile? While this is the number one topic in the NBA today. Instead of talking about games, we're talking about Draymond Green turning into Hulk Hogan in a basketball game, and we're gonna let that go. So what about that $400 million that the Warriors? What about that $400 million that the Warriors invested? We're not gonna deal with none of that. 10 games is all. Like, okay, well, we forgive you. You can come back. I think Draymond should get 20 to 25 games. I'm not the only one. Jay Williams feels the same way. Because it's not like as if he cares. And we got to get to Stephen Curry. I heard some people talk about this exposes the what do you call it? The lack of leadership from Stephen Curry. That he allows Draymond Green to do what he does. Here's what I think from afar. I think that Stephen Curry cannot control Draymond Green. I think Stephen Curry cannot corral Draymond Green and put his arms around him and calm him down. Because if Stephen Curry could do that, he would have been done that. I don't think Stephen Curry or Klay Thompson are the type of players that could put their arms around a Draymond Green and get him in check. I don't think they can do that. I'm not even sure Draymond Green will listen to them. Every time I turn around, all we hear is that Draymond Green is the emotional leader of this team. So how are they going to be able to control their emotional leader? How is Stephen Curry going to be able to do that? How is Stephen Curry going to be able to do that? I don't believe Stephen Curry could do that. Maybe if Draymond Green played with a different type of player, probably. I remember when the Lakers brought in Ron Artest in 2009, 2010, and Ron Artest had just had that incident when he elbowed. No. That was when he became a Laker. What was it? The incident with Kobe Bryant and all that stuff. Ron Artest has had his moments. And one of the questions people were asking was, how are the Lakers going to be able to get a guy like that in their locker room and not have him kind of like take over the locker room? And I remember Phil Jackson saying, we have a strong group of leaders and we have a strong culture already in the locker room. So Ron Artest came there and he didn't just go in there acting amok, except for that one time he hit James Harden with the elbow from I don't know where he got that elbow from. But they were able to deal with him. You had guys on the team that could talk to him. You had a Phil Jackson. You had a Kobe Bryant. You had maybe Lamar Odom that could talk to him, who grew up with him from Queens. But in the case of Draymond, nobody can talk to him. If somebody could talk to Draymond Green, let me ask y'all a question. Let's try to get these likes up to 200. Also, guys, if you're not following the Dreamers Pro podcast, let me make sure you guys follow the Dreamers Pro podcast. We got it right there. If Stephen Curry and these guys could control Draymond Green, when that video leaked of Jordan Poole and Draymond Green getting into that incident in the Warriors practice facility, did y'all notice that none of those players, Stephen Curry, Klay Thompson, do y'all notice none of them walked over there to stop Draymond? Do you notice none of them got in Draymond Green's face? Do you notice none of them went up to him and pushed him away? It was the assistant coaches. It was the assistant coaches that broke it. The players didn't break it up. The players just sat there and watched. They couldn't do nothing. Stephen Curry, all of these guys that you guys are asking them to go, they didn't do nothing. I don't think it's because they're scared, but I think that they can't get through to him. They can't get through to him. So to me, they got to suspend him. And Jay Williams is the only person that I heard today say this. I think Draymond needs to get 25 games. And if somebody hit me with, oh, you're trying to take money out of a black man's pocket. So wait, I'm the one trying to take money out of his pocket, or is it him? I'm the one that told Draymond Green to go over there and hit him, or was it him? I want to get to another comment. Somebody left a comment in the comment section when I posted the poll, and I want to see if I can find it and read it for you guys. Shout out to you guys for being a part of this live. Let me get to this. We're talking about the Draymond Green situation. Somebody said, I want to read a comment. He said something about Draymond Green defending himself. Basically, what the person said, I can't find their comment right now, but basically right, the person said, we all saw that when some lady and make such a touch, each lady used a helicopter punch in an invented by Dre. And then some other people, and then I said, what defending himself for what? And then some other people then started like, okay, maybe he was joking, but there are people out there that are defending this. Here's what I think. I think that Yusuf Nurkic did nothing to Draymond. I don't think Draymond Green was defending himself. Do you know why he wasn't defending himself? What was he defending himself from? A tug on the jersey? Draymond Green was defending himself from a tug on the jersey? So Draymond Green was under attack from a tug on the back of his jersey? Y'all, some people are saying he defended himself. And I'm asking you, he defended himself from what? Somebody tugging on the side of his jersey? That's what he's defending himself from? What's the thing that Draymond Green defended himself from? What did Yusuf Nurkic have a weapon in his hand or what? What did he do that he was defending himself for? He just was just bodying him up. Draymond turns around and swings on him. Now, the thing I don't understand is why Draymond Green don't be doing this to people that he not going to swing on him. We put up a poll on a comment on the channel, and I was like, why he ain't swing on Marcus Morris Sr.? Now, some people say, oh, well, Marcus Morris Sr., the situation that happened with him and his brother, he ain't go. I said, you talking about something else. Marcus Morris Sr. wasn't even there. I saw Marcus Morris Sr. when he was on the Clippers. Him and Draymond Green got into a tussle. They were trying to go for a rebound. Marcus Morris Sr. took Draymond Green, threw him to the ground. He walked over to him. Draymond Green stood up and did nothing. All he did was talk. And then when he started walking away, he started doing that stupid thing when he claps. That's all that happened, folks. Wasn't no Shoryukens. Wasn't no nut kicks. Wasn't no backhanded pimp slaps. He did nothing. And Draymond has a reputation of picking and choosing. That's why I can't stand him. Draymond is the type of dude to do some sucker, you know what, and then act like he doesn't know what happened. You will kick somebody in their private parts. You know you did that and then walk off. What did he do to Sabonis? Did y'all see the move he did on Sabonis from the Sacramento Kings? Sabonis is on the floor. Draymond Green, instead of just walking over him, he jumps on the dude, stomps on his ribs, and then acts like he doesn't know what happened. And clocked him. He would have never done that. Expect NBA players to get fined for getting. You as an NBA player would rather kick in the nuts than defend yourself and take a fine? Is that what you're telling me? You would rather have a dude step on your ribs because you want to save some money? Is that what you're telling me? You would rather have a dude kick you in your private parts than defend yourself and take a fine? I'm lost. Like, what are we talking about? So you would rather have Draymond Green running around doing whatever he wants to do to you, smack you upside the side of your head, and I'm not going to do nothing because I don't want to get fined. What? What must Steph think about all of this? I think Steph is disgusted with it. I think Stephen Curry is disgusted with it, and I think there's nothing he can do about it. I think the Warriors organization are disgusted with Draymond Green. I think it was someone within the Warriors organization that leaked that video of him in that Jordan Poole fight. Where else did the video come from? It was a surveillance camera. It was a camera up top. Where else did that video come from? I think it was someone within the Warriors organization that released that video. This is just my opinion. So I definitely think Draymond Green should be suspended for 25 games. At least 25 games. That's what I think. And I think Draymond Green doesn't care. I also think Draymond Green has no emotional control. I think Draymond Green has zero emotional control. And it's sad to see a grown-ass man like that can't even control your emotions. Somebody tug on your jersey and you feel threatened, so you smack him across the face. You couldn't at least say, yo, bro, get off my jersey. Or just swipe his hand away. You got to reach to clock him across the face. What is on? What are you on? So if you're walking around somewhere, somebody mistakenly step on your shoe, you're going to knock them out? If they step on your shoe by mistake? You can't even say, yo, you just stepped on my shoe. Like, what's up? See if the person apologized. You're just going to straight to clock them and then get arrested because somebody stepped on your shoe. Like, what are we doing? Like, what are we doing? Why are we so emotionally, like, what's going on? And I understand it can be hard, but like, come on. Now, I want to get to the next topic. We're going to be on here for a minute. I was watching a clip yesterday from Gil's Arena. And they were reacting to what just took place in the in-season tournament. Do you think season suspension is too much? I think that's a little bit excessive for them to suspend him for a season. Because I think the last time that happened was the Palace and the Malice at the Palace with Ron Artest and those guys, but that was like a full-on brawl. I don't think there'll be precedent for that. But I definitely think he should get 20 games because he's a repeat offender. That's what I think. I think Draymond Green should get 20 games because he is a repeat offender. And the part that got me even angrier is that listening to him in a press conference, Draymond don't even sound like he's sorry. He doesn't even seem like he has remorse. Draymond just like, yeah, well, usually I don't apologize for what I do. Meaning, so all those other times you got suspended and you did all that other stuff, you meant that? Like sometimes Draymond be talking, I'm wondering, like, is Draymond even thinking? He's like, well, I don't normally apologize for what I do. But in this particular instance, I apologize because I didn't mean to do. What? What is he talking about? What is he talking about? Make sure y'all follow me on Instagram, and also make sure you follow the Dreamers Pro page on Instagram if you guys are not doing it. So I want to get to the next topic. So yesterday I was listening to a clip from Gil's Arena. I was listening to this clip, and in the thumbnail of the video, they were essentially talking about the Lakers winning the in-season tournament. And in that clip, they said the title of the clip is the in-season tournament cements. Y'all can go look it up. It was posted yesterday. The in-season tournament cements LeBron James as the GOAT. So I clicked to listen to what Gilbert Arenas was saying to understand why this made him the GOAT. Now, I want to play a little bit of what he said. He said, let me play a little bit of it.
7-20-13 Eastern Conference Finals versus the Pacers, and then Game 7-20-12 Eastern Conference Finals versus the Celtics. But let's talk about LeBron here. I'm just Gil. No, I'm just saying, what the fuck does that always? What does that got to do with him being the best player ever? I mean, I don't need all that shit to say the best player ever. Son,
So Gilbert Arenas was essentially saying that Michael Jordan, LeBron, is the greatest player ever. And he was saying that this thing proves that fact, the in-season ring. And as I was listening to Gilbert talk, I was saying to myself, but that's not what you told me. That's not what you told me in the panel. You, as a matter of fact, you said that Jordan would never be caught. This was like 2 months ago. You said Jordan would never be caught. I also asked you to give your thoughts on Kobe versus LeBron James, and you agreed with me saying that Kobe Bryant is a better offensive player. He's a better defensive player. He is more clutch, and he's mentally tougher. You agree with me on all of those points. But every time I turn around, I keep hearing I got cooked. Now, what people are talking about is Gilbert Arenas asked me, "Oh, who are all of the guards that Jordan played against in the 90s?" And I was already on my way out of the house, and I couldn't name all of them. And then these dudes jump up out the bush, B&A me, talking about, "Oh, son, he got you. He cut." And I'm like, "Yo, hold up. He got me." But when I said all of this other stuff, I didn't see you dudes. I couldn't get them to say I cooked him. No, I couldn't do that because they love to D-ride these guys. So I said, hold up. If I got cooked, I would like to open up the kitchen right now and let me show you guys me doing some cooking, because apparently I'm the only one's getting cooked. So let me show y'all when I was cooking too, because apparently I'm the only one that got cooked. Let me play a little bit of the conversation that we had with Gilbert Arenas. Here we're talking about Kobe versus LeBron, me and Gilbert Arenas. I want you guys to listen to me cook.
If one ring set the standard, then how can you actually say LeBron James wouldn't be put in this category once he won one? Number two. What is number two? What is the standard for number two? Who is the definite number two before LeBron?
I think it's Kareem. I don't know how we can't have Kareem up there. And I for damn sure think Kobe's better than LeBron. Any day, any night.
At what?
Gilbert, you know damn well Kobe Bryant is better than LeBron. You know for a fact Kobe is better than LeBron. You know that.
At what exactly?
Was Kobe better than LeBron?
At what?
First of all, Kobe's a way better offensive player. Can't even discuss it. Kobe's a way better defensive player. We can't even talk about it. He's way more clutch. Kobe had like 7 game winners in one season. He's way mentally tougher than LeBron.
I'm not even done. This is me getting cooked. Hold up.
Like 7 game winners in one season. He's way mentally tougher than LeBron James, and he won with less help for those back-to-back rings. I mean, those rings that he played against Paul Pierce, Kevin Garnett, and he played in a tougher conference and still got the 7 championships. The East was weak when LeBron was playing in it.
Excuse me, where did I get cooked? Hello? The people that said I got cooked. What was I cooking here, or did I make up this audio? Let me guess. I made up Gilbert Arenas' voice, right? Hold on. Y'all said y'all dudes was running around trying on thongs, talking about, oh, he got cooked. He got. Did I this up? Did I make this? Did I just make up what I just said? How about we move to the part where he said that nobody's touching Jordan? Hold up.
Jordan did. He has his own specialty. Just like
he's top 5.
But what I'm saying is you can't knock somebody for not having something that means everybody falls short to Michael Jordan. And that's the thing.
That's what it is, man.
But that's it. But no, who said MJ wasn't the GOAT? What do you think? The problem isn't MJ not the GOAT. The problem is you're trying to diminish LeBron James when we already know you're not going to replace Michael Jordan for LeBron James. So just say LeBron James is our number 2 and stop using a bunch of shit that's made up in real time. With new analytics to try to keep him from getting close. No one's getting close to Michael.
No one is getting close to Michael Jordan. No one is getting close to Michael Jordan. Those wasn't my words. You telling me that the in-season tournament not only put LeBron close to Jordan, he made him pass Jordan? A tournament that took you 7 games to win? Against a team that most likely won't even make it out of the second round in the playoffs this year? That's what made you the GOAT? Let me figure out. The same Lakers that got their asses whipped last night with the Kyrie-less Dallas Mavericks. without Kyrie Irving? Are we being serious right now? But y'all said I got cooked. And the people that were saying I got cooked, they never mentioned this audio. Charles gets totally destroyed. And I'm like, wait, because he asked me one question I couldn't answer. What about all these other points? No, we don't do that because we like to give head to celebrities. So we never going to say that. We like to give head to celebrities. This is what we do. We don't do that. We like to D-ride. We would never point out a celebrity because that means that, oh my God, he's a celebrity. And we love to D-ride. I love looking up to dudes. I look up to men. He's on my show. I'm hype. Look at him, Gil. Watch me play with my Gil. Look at me. Look at me. Let me get to another point. So they talk about, oh, you got a meltdown. You got a meltdown. You got a meltdown. You got a meltdown. Let me address that real quick before we get off this live. Make sure we get these likes up to 400 likes, guys, because we're gonna have a lot of fun. We're gonna have a lot of fun with this one. So this is what happened. Suzette. Y'all know who Suzette is. Hermit the Frog, Suzette. There's this person that's been making content about us. I don't even know. This dude is like my shadow. He's like my shadow. I can't get rid of him. I cannot get rid of this dude. Every time I look up, he's talking about. I can't get rid of him. I can't. He copies our thumbnails. He copies the words that we say. Now he says cornball. Now he says bozo. He's the one saying this. A dude from Atlanta talking about bozo. Son, you from Atlanta. You talking about bozo. They nobody say that in Atlanta, bro. Don't nobody say that in Atlanta. They say bruh and all of that, bruh. They don't be saying bozo. But nevertheless, you heard that from your pops. So you start saying it. This dude be following me around all over the internet. Yesterday, he even made up a show that Shannon Sharp came at me. And I'm like, Shannon Sharp came at me for what? Talking about people that always mention him in video. I'm like, didn't he just have something on Brandon Marshall? So all of a sudden now Shannon Sharp gonna mention me? Sorry, I'm not that arrogant to think Shannon Sharp was talking about me, but whatever. So this is what happened. Suzette and his minions, the same one that came to the comments on the channel said, what he said. Hey brother, you have fun eating. You go have fun, eat, and go have fun and eat worms and ants in Nigeria. Stop using LeBron's name for cloud. Not clout, cloud. CLOUD, cloud. This is what one of their supporters said. So what happened? Let me break down Suzette to you, and shout out to basketball pull up podcast. In 10 to 20 years, people are going to do to LeBron what they did to Kobe and Michael, and downplay his career for the next. Oh, it's going to be even worse. Appreciate the comment, Lomo. I think it's going to be. I think it's going to be worse. These guys in TV are going to have a hard time over the next 10 years. They're going to have a very, very hard time. But anyway, I appreciate the comment. Gil, the same dude that said IT was overrated. Oh yeah, I remember that about Isaiah Thomas. Appreciate that. Rise above anything. Y'all be careful with these super chats. These chatty patties and Suzette and his little sisters, they be running around pocket watching. So be careful, man. We got a lot of weirdos in the chat. But anyway, appreciate that. So let me get to the thing I was saying. And shout out to the Pull Up podcast. The Pull Up, as a matter of fact, let me find him. Bear with me, guys. The Pull Up podcast, because I actually, no, not the Pull. Okay, he changed his. No, did he change his thing? It looked like hold on. Now, hold up. It's not the Pull Up. It's yeah, Pull Up. The Pull Up. Okay, there are two podcasts. The Pull Up basketball podcast. Okay, there are two podcasts. Make sure you go subscribe to the Pull Up basketball. He's been working very hard on his channel, and he puts out good work. If you're a Clippers supporter, he also works with the Clippers. So go check out his channel, BJ and his guys. So basically, this is what happened. Let me break down Suzette for you. Suzette is a LeBron James fanatic. Literally, quite literally. He's kind of like the Shannon Sharp on the internet, except he's like the Shannon Sharp of that. And Suzette used to be subscribed to my channel, follow my content. I was actually never subscribed to this channel, but I saw a video of his, and I said, okay, good job. Now, he clipped this video. Every time he posts this clip, it's going to say 4 months. This is a video. I don't even know when this was. He probably saved it. So Suzette now been making content about me because I make LeBron James videos. He then starts making personal comments about Nigerians and all of that. Then, of course, his dusty ass followers then follow in his footsteps, and they start making those comments. Let's try to get these likes up to 300 likes. So Suzette starts doing that. Now, what you need to know about Suzette is what you call a weasel. Suzette is somebody that will talk wild disrespectful about people, but then when you confront him, he acts like he doesn't know what's going on. When you confront him, he acts like he's confused about what's happened. If you check the internet, everybody wants to whoop Suzette's ass. Everybody that's come in contact with this dude wants to whoop his ass. Everybody wants to whoop his ass. And all he'll do is laugh. Then he'll get off and then go do another video, talk all that spicy stuff. And when you confront him, he'll laugh. He was like, ah, 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 ah. So I was trying to figure out who Suzette was. Because he had like this weird kind of looking face. And he always sit cockeyed looking in the camera. And I'm like, yo, who is this dude? Who is this? I'm like, yo, who always do a video? Who do a video like this? Until one day, I spoke to someone who messaged me on IG. And he actually sent me a picture of this dude. I actually got a chance to look at his full face. And when I saw his full face, I now realized why he always used to cut half of the video out. I now know why he never shows his full face and he always got a hat on. Suzette actually looks like Hermit the Frog. I'm not even being funny. He looks like Hermit the Frog. Now, there's going to be some people that say, oh, why are you talking about his looks? Why are you talking about his looks? Why is he talking about Nigerians? All of a sudden, when LeBron fans want to turn into victims and get dumb, they don't know what's going on. They don't know they don't remember when they're being disrespectful. Oh, now you want to talk about his looks. When he was talking about Nigerians and my ethnicity, I didn't see you dudes. It was all jokes. So Hermit the Frog has been producing shows. So what happened? One of his friends, who I didn't know was his friend, he's a bozo too. He knows who he is. This dude actually reached out to us to do a live. No, not to do a live, to come on the show. I read his comment and I'm like, his message, I'm like, I'll get back to him later because I don't know who he is. And growing up in New York, you got to be able to spot dudes that's grimy. So I looked at him and I'm like, I don't trust this dude. I don't know him. He seemed kind of funny style to me. I don't know who he is. Now, little did I know that the show that he got, I think he got a show with Suzette. Both of them in the picture together. So this dude knows Suzette. This is how they try to set you up and line you up on the internet. He knows Suzette. He knows him. But he presents himself like, oh, I would like to interview you and have you on our podcast. And he even wrote, sincerely thanks. This is what he said at the end. Sincerely thanks. I'm like, wow, this seems like such a gentleman. Not knowing that this is Suzette's right-hand man. I said, okay. So one night, I'm sitting there chilling. And I see son doing a live about, oh, what you said about LeBron James. The LeBron fans got pissed off at that when I reacted to what Stephen A. Smith said. What you said about LeBron James, he didn't attend Kobe Bryant's funeral. Now, here's what's interesting. That dude was talking about he has sources that said Kobe attended the funeral. And there was someone, one of our viewers sent me an article which read the following. It said, this was on, I think, the 24th. I forgot. It was the day before Kobe's funeral or something like that. It says, and I got it right here. Among the Lakers related faces, this is from the LA Times, and the audience, Magic Johnson, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Shaquille O'Neal, Phil Jackson, Jerry West, Rick Fox, and LeBron James. Stephen Curry of the Golden State Warriors was there, as was retired Boston Celtics star Bill Russell. Other NBA players who were on hand included James Harden, This is for Kobe Bryant's funeral. That's what that said, right? Then the very next post, you know what it says? From the same LA Times. This is it right here. I wish I could show it to you. LeBron James evasive about whether he attended Kobe Bryant's memorial. I thought you said he went. So I said, okay, I'll leave that alone. So they start doing this live. And he's like, Oh, how could you be this type of person? These are people that talk about people's ethnicity, talking like as if there's some type of victims on the internet, talking like as if there's some nice people. So I said, okay. So I call up. I'm like, yo, what's going on? What's going on? Just to find out, and I talk to them and I leave. I then check back again, and who do I see on the show? I see Suzette. And I'm like, yo, Suzette? Him and Suzette are friends? I'm like, had I known you was affiliated with Suzette, I would have never came. I would have never come to your show. So I call back up. And I see Low from basketball. Low. I forgot what his channel. Low. I forgot what it means. But Low. He's well known. And he up there, chuckling it up. Yeah, Gilbert Arenas cooked him. This is the same cooking I was getting from Gilbert Arenas. Well, I just showed y'all. When he asked me about the players in the 90s, and I couldn't answer, they didn't mention none of what I said. He was like, but you got cooked. You got cooked. Low talking about cooked. Low. I said, all right. So then Suzette comes on. Legend of Winner, yes. Then Suzette comes on. And the thing that got me angry was, I'm like, why is Suzette even talking? Why did you even give this weasel a microphone? Why did you give him a microphone? He's contributing nothing to the conversation. He has no audience. Why is he talking? Why is he talking? Why did you hand him the microphone? And Suzette gets on there. And Suzette's whole entire energy changed. When it was on his show doing lives, I'm in Nigeria sleeping in huts and all of that other stuff. When he's on the show and we're all talking, he's hiding behind his friend. Oh, no, guys, calm down. We don't mean it like that. We don't mean it like that. So I said this, I just showed him because they see me speaking proper. And these dudes thought that, oh, they found some gorgeous George looking mofo that we just going to play with. And I gave him a piece of my mind. Now, some people say I had a meltdown. Let me ask you guys a question. How can I have a meltdown on a show where everyday people have meltdowns? The whole show is about meltdowns and screaming and shouting. That's the whole show. Every day you tune in and somebody screaming and shouting and cussing. They're not having a meltdown. They're debating. But when I talk, I'm having a meltdown. I'm trying to figure it out. Every time I tune into your show, there's always somebody cussing and screaming and hollering. You call that a debate. When I call in and I try to talk to my daughter, Suzette, who won't leave me alone, I had an emotional breakdown. No, that wasn't an emotional breakdown. That's the pepper you would have got had you said that to me in my face. You saying all of that stuff about Nigerians, my boy, you would never step foot in Nigeria for not even 5 seconds. You wouldn't say nothing of what you're saying walking through the airport. You would make it out the airport. I can assure you that. Go through the airport saying, oh, Nigerians, y'all live in huts. See what's going to happen to you. Just see what happened to you. One of the passengers that came off the plane with you be like, my guy, what did you just say? Bro, what did you just say? And we're going to see what's going to happen. Oh, no, I said y'all living in huts. You be one of the baggages that they see turning around on the spinners after they chin check you. So it's easy. You talk about why I sit up in Nigeria, talk about LeBron. You sit up in Atlanta saying everything about Nigerians that you would never say to a real Nigerian's face. Ever. So, Suzette, please, I disown you. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. I don't want to be your father. No, leave me alone. Just leave me alone. I don't want to be. Let's leave me alone. Please. Please, just let me live. All you dudes doing lives and all of that stuff, it don't matter. We're going to do what we do regardless. So I just wanted to say that. So I think Draymond should be suspended. And I had to put a quick check on, I had to just clarify that. I had a breakdown on a show where people are having breakdowns every 5 minutes. The whole show is about shouting and screaming and hollering. That's the show. That's the whole show. And I just showed you another side of me. That was all. That was all. It wasn't no breakdown. That was just another side of me. So just wanted to clear the air on that. We had a lot of fun, guys. Thank you guys for being a part of this live. Suzette, who else? Chill out. Eric P. Live here too. Yeah, so appreciate you guys for being a part of this live. We got a lot of content. You went crash said don't even. No, I ain't go. Cry and we still kicking their asses. Right. I understand. Catch y'all on the next show. Have a good one, man. Catch y'all later.